I don't want to see local recommendations from Google Play. Do I have YouTube? Yes, I have YouTube. Am I signed in? Yes. There should be, yeah. Howdy. Alright, good, I'm live. Bye bye, Samsung. I don't need Samsung. Anyway, yes. For some reason I decided, you know what? Me wanna get 6 tablets. I mean, even Ben, hey. All of these. It costed me only 20 euros. Sorry, 25. Which is already a massive deal, especially because of these iPads. So, yeah. I'm gonna go through all of them and mess around with them as I've typed, I see being. What being? Bing? No Bing. Anyway, put these down. Let's just mess around. Okay, there's this thing. It's a Yucky. That's the model. It's called an E-Star Yucky. These are from the factory, okay? All of this residue, that's sticky. Anyway, no, there should be a model number somewhere. So light. Oh, the paint has, like, rubbed off. Should have a metallic bourgeois aluminum design, but no, it's just plastic, obviously. Yeah, who's gonna tell me what the hell is this thing? I'm pretty sure it's an E-Star MID 7124 Beauty. Hold on, I have a massive archive of E-Star sludge. Data sheets. Beauty. Not HD quad core. 7124, where are you? Sorry, 7114. Yeah. This is it. Wait. Good marketing. It is. Alright, well, we have a 7120, 7114. Do you work? Oh, that's where the power button is. The stream's current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. Okay, no. Whatever. Can you please, but... That's a fidget spinner E-Star edition. I see an yeah, there's an X... picture card. 512 megabytes. Yeah, it's gonna stay here. The Fujifilm XD picture card. Come on, E-Star, please boot, you piece of all-winner engineering. There we go. Ooh. Oh my god, the viewing angles. Okay. Give me it. No. It's mine. Anyway, alright, the touch works, and that is it's at its maximum brightness. Oh my god, really, man? Total focus. Totally not inspired from a certain a certain fruit flavored company. Alright, cool. Anyway, this is totally an iPad, okay? There's Talking Tom. I'm pretty sure that's pre-installed because this is an E-Star. It has to come with 1,000 different apps. Alright, let me see if there's any pictures. Oh yeah, there's a lot. Camera. Those are some good pictures. It's blank. Look at this earth-shattering image. It's better than any AI-generated image. It's so life-changing. Okay, anyway, any wallpapers? Ah, where's the there it is. E-Star. Oh. Where? Oh yeah, the icons are not there. I noticed this thing's on 4.1. I know these things ship with 4.0 ICS, but some of these even run 4.2 and such. So, so yeah. How much storage does this thing have? Probably 4 gigs. No! Is it really 2 gigs? I really hope that it's not. I hope it doesn't actually just have 2 gigs of internal storage. So this touchscreen is really bad. Alright, well that's enough. It works. I mean, all these work. I do know that. I just, yeah. What is the SoC on this thing? I don't know. Well, this particular... Hold on. I think... Nuclear. I think this is an Allwinner A23, A13. You know what? Let's take this thing apart. Single core powerhouse. I believe this plastic comes off first. Man, this thing is in really good shape. It's so lightly used. I can sell this thing for many millions of dollars. Trillions of dollars. It's so valuable. This is a collector's item. Should... I hope the battery's not swollen. I can't really tell right now. What kind of battery is that? It has to be replaced by someone. Yeah, there you go. Allwinner A13. Single core. Beast of a processor. Wait a minute. Wait a freaking minute. Did somebody remove the Wi-Fi chip on this? I think... Why? Why did they remove the Wi-Fi chip? It's supposed to be right here. And it's not there. What the fuck? Why? I mean, that's fine. We can just resolder. I have like a million Wi-Fi modules, but... What the hell, man? Oh. The front camera is missing. Why? What the... Okay, I am absolutely gonna refurbish this thing. I'm gonna put a new Wi-Fi chip, replace the battery. It just doesn't... I have a... Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. What the hell, man? Okay, this goes in refurbish pile. Why would someone remove the Wi-Fi chip? Well, that's that. That was a nightmare. This is a Lenovo. My first ever Lenovo tablet. It's a Lenovo Idea Tab A3000-H. From, I don't know when. Probably 2013 or something. And there's dual SIM functionality. This is a phone. A phablet. Now this thing is in fine shape. It's just yucky and that's it. Should turn on. I briefly did turn it on. Oh yeah. Lenovo. Should be the boot sound. Where's the speaker? Oh, there it is. And the Lenovo logo became smaller. That's a feature. And I did not snap the back on properly. Okay, what are we running on? Settings. It's running on 4.2.2. Molly dot blah blah blah. So this is a MediaTek device. LEPad. It's a LEPad. Wow, this is actually a good screen. Excellent viewing angles. And not squashed, unlike most cheap tablets. Alright. Well, there's nothing to do with this, so I will mess around with it later. There are there's plenty of custom ROMs for this thing, so that'll be fun. This goes. I don't know where the hell is the good pile? There. Oh yeah, this is totally not an iPad Mini. It's not. Okay, it's not. It's a Prestigio Multipad 4 Quantum 7.85 3G. Now that is a mouthful. I mean, hey, at least it has an aluminium back and a shiny Prestigio logo. It's very prestige. It has the micro USB port on the bottom, just like the real deal. This does work again. Yeah, there you go. The art of high tech. It is the art of high tech. Okay, this is gonna take an eternity. Samsung. It's a Galaxy Tab. Okay. Cool. Anyway, this is a Galaxy Tab 2 7-inch, I think. Yeah. So there you go. At least one name brand device. But unfortunately, I'm not really gonna be able to mess around with this thing because, yeah, that is what I call it not focusing. Focus. Forward focus. Screw this. It has a proprietary charging port, and I don't have the proprietary Samsung 30-pin cable. So, yeah, I would have to order one from AliExpress and wait like 3 years for it to show up. But here's the thing, I have one of these. And it has the SAM cable. If it can focus. Screw this. But I don't think this has any data functionality. I think it's only for charging. And it's not even charging. This is a really good cable. Whatever. So yeah. So I can only use this thing while it still has a bit of charge. And it's on 4.1.2, which is fancy. Alright, of course this is working. Oh yeah, the Prestigio turned on. So here it is. Holy that's a lot of games. Yeah, this thing has not been factory reset. There's Granny Chapter 2. Why is the screen so dim? Much better. Auto Theft Gangsters. What else? House Designer Fix and Flip. And a light version of Geometry Dash. Alright. Mad City Prison Escape 2 New Jail. That is an awesome game. There's 2 tube mates. Truck Simulator. Let's see. How to install TubeMate on Android phone and tablet. How to install TubeMate on PC. What is this app? Maybe like last used in like, I don't know, maybe 2016 or something. There's Google Plus. But, no. Does this seriously not have a file? Oh, there it is. Is there like a way to check? 10 cent, okay. Okay, oh, there's, okay, 2020. ByteDance. Okay. Multicraft. 2019. 2020, yeah, around like 2020 this was last used. Alright, well there you go. Skyblock. Anyway. That's that. This goes in the good. But now the two L-pads. This L-pad. And this L-pad. This one is less cracked. Now what the hell is this? Do I have a telephone? Yes, I do. Hey Google. What is an Apple A1822?
Model number for the iPad, 5th generation.
iPad 5, alright. This is like the most modern iPad that I've ever touched. Press home to open. Alright, this thing's already turned. That's it? Minecraft Education. Can I open this? Yes. Send notifications. Great. Minecraft. Sign in. Oh, Microsoft. Can I cancel? No. No Minecraft Education. Okay, what are we running on? It seems iOS 14-y. Yeah, iOS 14.8.1. And, oh great. This iPad is supervised and managed. Damn it. That's cool. Is this on? Can this turn on? No. Where's the power button? There it is. Alright, let's hope this one's not remote managed. So that's sad. Like, I mean, I could like restore this thing and I don't know, bypass it or something, but there's no app store. There's no nothing. Oh crap, yeah, there's also Minecraft Education. This is probably also... Well, first off, the touch doesn't work. Wait. It sort of works. Now it works? Huh. It's also supervised. No! Perfectly good iPads, but, perfectly good, and it's shattered, and if I just... Was this used in school? It has to be. It has to be. If there's Minecraft Education Edition, and like, if it has been supervised and managed by an organization, then yeah, of course it has been. Yeah, obviously a kid used this. Why would this be shattered? Probably a little child got mad at something, and they decided, you know what, bye-bye iPad. I will smash this iPad. Alright, well, let's see if we are in trouble. Maybe we can bypass this. Alright. Remote management. iPhone. Let's go with iPhone. Is there like a bypass or something? Bypass. Gemini's gonna say, to contact the IT department. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. Any... Avast. Okay, forget about it. I don't know. There has to be, like, I mean, like, with iCloud locks, you could, like, bypass the setup and get in. There has to be a way. I hope. Because otherwise, I just have these iPads that I can't really use properly. Except, I can just turn it on, go to settings, and enjoy it. This screen is really nice. I mean, obviously, it's a quality LG panel. There's no lawnmower, sadly. The lawnmower is on vacation. But yeah, 61%, that is cool. Okay, let's get to messing around. Okay, I don't know, what should I mess around? The L-Pad. Oh yeah, this one has a case on it too. Look at that. That's a fancy case that's kind of sticky. Let's just start cleaning them. All of these are filthy. Start with Samsung Galaxy. Do I have wet wipes? Yes, I still have 2. Right now I need alcohol to fill up the syringe. Take that out, stick this in, suck it up. It has been refilled with Care, Samsung Care Plus. Mark on the screen. There we go. Come on. Residue. Yum. Alright, where's the microfiber? Microsoft Fiber. Screen is not screening. Do I have another microfiber cloth? Found one. With dust. That's fine. There we go, that's a lot better. Now I can actually touch this thing without feeling, disgusted. Can I turn on, like, lock screen effects in here? No. Thank you, Samsung. No water noises. Okay, well, iPad is done. Now, Lenovo Legion. Oh no, the E in Lenovo is peeling up. So it's now It's gonna be it's probably, I don't know, probably gonna be Lenovo. Not Lenovo, but Lenovo. Whatever. I will keep the E. Much nicer. I can, yet again, I can touch this thing without feeling I would have to wash my hands the 7,000th time. Wait, what? UI intro? The hell? What is this? What does this have to do with my Lenovo? Lenovo. Lenovo again. Lenovo yet again. Lenovo monitor. Lenovo television. ePad? And then Lenovo. For those who do, I do. That's cool. Any wallpapers except this, whatever the hell it is. Ah, screw this. Alright, cleaned. Usable. Serviceable. Prestige. Louis Vuitton. What associate is in this? I already forgot what it was. Hold on. Lenovo A3000. Not the firmware for it. No. Where's GSM Arena? Yeah. MediaTek MT8125. There you go. That's what it has. Much better. So yeah, there you go, that's that. I will, of course, back up the apps and the firmware and such, but that'll be for later. Well, that's basically it in terms of cleaning. The iPad's I'll clean later, and the E-Star I'm gonna also clean later. 'Cause I'm still gonna have to refurbish the thing, resolder the Wi-Fi chip, maybe replace the battery and such. But again, that'll be for later. Okay, we will need a Linux machine. Where's my HP? Hewlett Packard. It's a professional book for the professionals alike. I'm gonna need AC adapter. Okay, now we need the cable, and now the adapter. And I plugged in the wrong AC adapter. I think. No. I think this is the correct one. Do I... Which one? No, it is plugged in. Why are you not turning on, you Hewlett Packard? This was working yesterday. Oh. Receiver's a bad connection. Hold on. There we go. Here's a Windows 7 installation. Where's my Kingston? There it is. Where is Linux Mint? There it is. Now, in the meantime, I'm gonna restore reflash the iPad. 7 a.m. from great. Alright, let's reflash it. Okay, is it even gonna boot? I don't know. Where's my lightning cable? Alright, let's reboot. Do I have iTunes? Seriously, I don't have iTunes. Great. No, iTunes. Can I download me iTunes? I'm not gonna get it from Microsoft Store. Yeah, download iTunes. Come on, Linux, please boot. Where's desktop environment? This is fine. This is... That's fine. This is part of design. Okay, iTunes finished downloading. I can now open it. I'm gonna just disconnect the iPad. Install. No, I'm not gonna use iTunes as the default player for audio files. And no shortcut to my desktop. I don't are using Arch Linux. No, Linux Mint. I need Linus just to stuff around with Apple. And how did I open the calculator? I want install Linux Mint. That's what I want. Oh, there's another. There. Validating. Well, validate my install. IPSW.me. iPad. 5th generation. Wi-Fi. iPad OS 16.7.16. Agree. Alright, I have iTunes. Woohoo. Okay. Connect. Apple. Yes, detected in DFU mode. Good to know. English. And now I can't see anything. Good display. English US. Wi-Fi. Sure. You cannot see my Wi-Fi password. Haha. Preparing Ubuntu drivers. Good to know. How big is the IPS though? 5.2 gigabytes of Apple. Good to know. Continue. Come on. Oh yeah, hold on. Oh, no. Finally. Install No, I'm just using Linux just to restore my iPad. So I'm gonna reboot the iPad. I'm gonna try dumping SSH blobs. It's on iOS 14, so it's not iOS 16 or 15. Alright, erase disk. Nuke my Windows 7. Yeah, Samsung. Yes. Your name. T. M. Cook. Tim Cook HP ProBook 6555555B. Good. Password Apple. Confirm Apple. Login automatically. Perfect. Alright, where is iTunes? Yes. Trust this computer. Tim likes apples. Yeah. Where's my iPad? Show up on my computer. Oh, it just appeared when I disconnected. That is just awesome. No, do not update. The hell? iPad. Can I go to library? What the? This is broken. Thank you, Apple. Don't back up. Oh, there we go. ECID copy. Dump SSH blobs. iPad. How do I do it? There's some 3 million websites. TSS saver. Paste. Download. Damn it. No SSH blobs for my iPad? Really, man? Whatever. I can downgrade if I want to. Whatever. I'm gonna... Nothing. Come on, download quicker. I just want not iTunes. I want to restore the iPad. Try to bypass it. There has to be a way to bypass the setup. Let's see. Bypass setup. iOS A9 iPhone. I don't know. Like A9 SoC. Finally, best way to bypass lock screen. I'm not bypassing the lock screen. iOS 16. General guide. Here we go. From 2 years ago. What the hell? It can't be that easy. Okay. Cool. Alright. Still downloading the IPSW for the iPad. Why is there tape on the camera lens? Huh. That's that. Hey, I can use the clock app. That's exciting. Oh. Cool. I'm curious. Let's say I cannot bypass the setup.app. How much an iPad 5 motherboard would cost? Come on, AliExpress, load. Screw this, this is broken. Where's my AliExpress application? Ali. There it is. Skip, just let me use my AliExpress. iPad 5 motherboard. Holy shit, these things are cheap. 40 euros. That's fine. What does no touch mean? Can't use fingerprint recognition function. Thanks, Apple. Why is there a video of an iPad 2 motherboard? I'm looking for iPad 5. But alright, so there are motherboards for the iPad 5 for cheap. So, yeah, I can buy a new board and maybe buy a new touchscreen, and it would be a perfectly good iPad for, I don't know, something. It's a perfectly fine iPad. It just remote management managed, MDM locked. So I would have to, like, I don't know, bypass and stuff. It's doable, but still copying. Oh, the IPSW finished. All right. I did not mean to take a screenshot. Alright. Shift. Where's the shift key? There it is. Restore iPad. Downloads. iPad 64-bit Touch ID ASTC 16.7.1628 392 restore.ipsw. There we go. Featured software. VirtualBox and Wine. Woohoo! Customize your desktop. Good to know. Keep your system up to date. Good to know. Find help. No need. I'm fine. I can Linux. Is this battery even swollen? No, it's not swollen. It's just crooked because it's overlapping the board. That's cool. At least the solder pads aren't broken. Well, okay. In terms of the Wi-Fi chip, I will be able to resolder. All of the data pins are fine. I think one's only for the antenna, so that could be a bit of a problem, but it should be fixable. Hold on, I have a Wi-Fi module. There you go, one of these. And it is for, okay, yeah, it's for the antenna, which is going to be a bit more difficult. If it would be the ground pin pad, then I can just solder to anywhere, but yeah. But of course I need to know what kind of Wi-Fi chip this thing originally had. So we'll have to like dump the firmware and such. So, yeah. And then just resolder the Wi-Fi chip and we'll regain Wi-Fi. Why would someone remove the Wi-Fi chip? I don't get it. Yeah, the battery has been replaced at some point. It's made by YT. It's a YouTube made this thing. So this thing has been this thing has been poorly soldered. No flux, no nothing. It's so janky. But it's fine. This thing will be back to shape in no time. I mean, the front camera I'm not going to be able to just reconnect. I don't have a front camera for this thing. So unfortunately this thing's not going to have a working camera. Ever. Well, that doesn't matter. The thing itself is going to work. Is it on? No. Yes, it is on. Yeah, there's no camera app, of course, because no camera. What the hell does shutdown do? Cool. Wait, what? You can just reset? I'm not gonna do that. Still restoring. Wait, what? It froze. Like Linux froze. Great. Like there's drive activity. Great. I have to reinstall it, I guess. I did not press F1. I pressed F9. Oh, I guess the F1 key was stuck down. Weird. F9. There we go. Oh, there we go. The iPad finished restoring. Come on, iPad, just boot. Finish. Yes, English. Oh, it booted. There you go. English. Let's just, set it up like any other iPad. It's gonna say, Remote management. Oh, there it is. Huawei. And remote management. Come on. Huh? There you go. Remote management. So, yeah. Yes, erase disk. So this is what we want to, like, bypass, basically. I mean, let's just, let's click next. I don't, like, it's gonna... Yeah, install configuration. It's gonna configure it and such. Yes, enable location services. Yeah. Although now I'm getting like the App Store and such. So, we have App Store. Can I like sign into my Apple ID? I think it is gonna let me. I don't know if I should, but whatever, it works. Huh. I was expecting, I don't know, just, you cannot use this device. Good luck. Authenticate or something. But no, okay. Device management, so yeah. Mosile Corporation MDM. Yeah, like, there's an MDM thing going on. Alright, hold on. Tim Cook. Apple. Let's just... Time to wait another year. So, yeah. Oh, here we go. You actually can tell what it's... what it can do. It can erase all data, lock device and remove the passcode, list configuration profiles, list provisioning profiles, add remove, list device information, network, installed application, blah 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 blah. So, yeah. This thing is, yeah, MDM locked, basically. Home screen layout, iPad Minecraft. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, everything's gone now. There's basically nothing. Alright, let's just reset the iPad and we'll wait for Linux to finish Linuxing. No, we're just gonna reset everything. Wait, not reset. It's not. Gonna have to restore this thing for iTunes again. No. Let me just restore it again. There we go. I like iPad. I like MDM locking. Mobile device management. iPad Minecraft V2 home screen layout. Alright, so be right back. I'm gonna just look for a suitable battery for this, because this isn't. It's too big. So on. Alright, I'm back. I found a suitable battery for it. This Nokia HQ510 battery. It's both higher capacity and a more suitable size. So, there you go. Perfect battery. Now, I could use like a Beauty HD quad-core battery that is a lot more skinny and just wide, but I don't really have any good Beauty HD quad-core batteries. So the closest thing is this Nokia, and it even vents higher capacity and such. I think it's about as thick. Maybe it's even thicker actually. Yeah, I hope that's not gonna be a problem. That might be a problem. Yeah, this is... I did not take into account the thickness. Hold on, let me look for another battery. Because it has to be very thin, too. So, yeah. Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm back. So I found a suitable battery. That is a... definitely... I don't think it's an actual LG battery. It's probably an aftermarket battery. But that's not what it matters. It's thin enough, and the capacity is a bit higher. I think, maybe. Unless the 2,100 milliamp hours is actually a lie. But whatever. Small. That's gonna fit perfectly. And I could just solder wires. All the plus and minus and such. So yeah. Alright, this thing booted. Yet again. Welcome to your new iPad. What if I just... I mean, yeah, it's not gonna... It's just... It's the Faroe Islands, alright, sure. Let's just skip Wi-Fi, alright? Oh wait, yeah, it's still... like, it's retrieving configurations, so like it is doing the whole MDM stuff. Yeah, it has to download. Alright. So, we have to wait for Linux to install. And then maybe we could like have fun and like, you know, maybe bypass the setup and such. So we can actually use the thing instead of... So maybe I'm even gonna jailbreak this thing. And all that. But like, this is a perfectly good iPad, it's just MDM managed. So, you know, I connect this thing to Wi-Fi and it's just gonna, you know, nuke all of my apps and I can only use the settings in the clock app and such. So, yeah. I feel like there are ways to like I know there's like ways to like change the serial number and such. I do have a dead iPad 2 where like the board is dead and such, and I could probably maybe change the serial number and make it think it's an iPad 2 or something and bypass the MDM stuff. But I don't know. What are these tools even are called? Change serial number iPhone, I guess. Permanently. Well then, how do these gray market weirdos decide, you know what? Let's change the serial number. No more iCloud. I have broke RAM Disk Pro. What the hell is this tool?
Hi wisdom is and welcome to another video. So in this video we have 7 Plus here that is on iCloud activation lock.
Cool. So what is broke RAM Disk Pro? What do you do? Change serial number. Okay, where do I even download this tool? Broke RAM disk that. Oh great, it's no longer free. Wow. Hacktivator. Okay, we can use that. Oh, finally it finished. Alright, we're in Linux. Finally, I can use it. Can I have my Wi-Fi? Oh, I turned it off by accident. Thanks, Hewlett Packard, for putting a touch-sensitive Wi-Fi on and off thing. Alright, so to activate these things, I looked into it, and you have to use a tool called Hacktivator, and it only supports Windows and Mac OS. Windows, I don't really trust the tool, and Mac OS, I don't want to spend another hour installing Mac OS on my 2014 MacBook Pro because there's no OS on it right now. No, we're gonna get to the iPads later. Let's just refurbish the E-Star. You know, put the Wi-Fi chip, replace the battery. Maybe I don't know if there's any point of replacing the battery. Sure, it's gonna like fit better, but I don't know. Alright, so let's just... Actually, what are we doing? Let's dump the like, not dump, but like figure out what Wi-Fi chip this thing originally used, because that's quite important to know. I'm curious. StarTech 738. That's the board. Okay. Can we like find out? Like, can we find like another firmware for this board? Google. StarTech Tech 738 A13 PC. No, we don't need PCB variant. Galaxy A13. No, not looking for there's only like one Russian forum, so that's cool. It's like I would like to find a firmware for this. Where's the A10? No. Where's that? Someone is like asking, hey, I need firmware for that board. Where is it? A13. No, that's Q8. It's generic. Allwinner A10. No. Here we go. Found it, but I need to translate to English. Nice. Oh, didn't find anything. Okay, cool. That is good to know. There are no firmwares for this. That's fine. Ish. Okay. So that's that. But now let's figure out what Wi-Fi chips this thing supports. So to do that, first I have to turn this thing on. Oh, it's already on. So I have to go to settings. See if, yep, okay, USB debugging is on. So now we have to connect this thing. Where is my micro USB cable? Found it. Okay, I'm gonna, hold on, where's my Lenovo? There it is. Yeah, I have a Wi-Fi module here, some Realtek. So let's hope this actually is supported. So let's plug it in. There's a lot of flash drivers. Come on, I want driver. Finally, ADB shell ls/system/vendor/modules. Alright, so we have all of the drivers listed. There's RTL 8150, which is not what I have. So an 8188 ETV. Now, what I could try, since this is just USB, it should just automatically work. So if I just stick it like that. Ow. Did I short this thing or something? Because it got really hot. Just turn it off. Ow. I think like something is shorting. I noticed like the pads for the power management IC are like bridged. I don't know if that's like how it's supposed to be. It's like I think like it has been replaced at some point. There's like flux around it. Well, let me grab my multimeter. Let's see if anything's shorting. Okay, no, it's not shorting. Let's just turn it on again. Are we getting 3.3 volts? We're getting 1.2 volts, but I think that's enough for it to work. So why is the... maybe my Wi-Fi thing is bad? Seems fine. I don't know if I have another Wi-Fi module. I think I do. Well, I do, but I don't know where is it. have like a bag of parts. Let's just use its back cover, this thing's back cover as a tray. Alright, let's see here. This board is of course not, this is not what we want. Nope. 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 I thought I had the Wi-Fi module, like at least some Wi-Fi modules here. I guess no. I had another Wi-Fi module somewhere, but I just don't know where is it. Yay. Oh, found it. Found another. 8188 EUS. So it's not an 8150. Let's see if that works. So this one's not burning my fingers. At least. Let me reboot the device. I don't know if it's not showing up. It's not even making a connection. Whatever. Let's just let this thing boot up again. Oh yeah, hold on, no, we have here. 81, oh, hold on. 8188 EU. 8188 EUS. We have a Wi-Fi module. We can restore the Wi-Fi. I mean, like, with no Wi-Fi, then why, you know? So there you go. Let's just turn this thing off. I'll grab all of my soldering tools and this thing will get fully restored. I'm also gonna, touch up the pads of the power management IC. Unless that's how it was supposed to be, I doubt it. Alright. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm also gonna let the other iPad 5 charge. Because that one's battery is like at 5% or something like that. Do I... Oh, there it is. So first off, I'm gonna desolder the battery. Touch up the pads on the power management IC. Great, I turned off this. What? Great, I turned off the soldering iron. That is very smart of me. I thought it was like the AC adapter. Alright, sorry iPad 5, you're not gonna charge. Let's wait for it to warm up. No wonder I had crap soldering experience. Because it's not hot. That looks a lot better. See if this thing turns on still. If I can find the micro USB cable. Let me just solder a battery on. Windows search doesn't work. That's cool. Can I just use my Chinesium microscope? There we go. Okay, it's fine. I felt like the bridge pads were there because, I don't know, something, but no, it seems to be fine. Why is this thing not turning on then? I hope I did not kill this thing. I mixed up the polarity, oh my god, man. I hope I did not just kill this thing. This battery I know has at least a little bit of charge. Great power surge on USB port. That is even better. I killed this thing. That's just great. Yes, I get it, Windows. I know. There's a power surge on my USB port. Great, I'm gonna have to resolder it, so time to remove the motherboard. Alright, so I resoldered the power management IC. We'll see if it's even gonna work. Turn on. I think it's still like shorting or something. Yeah, whatever. When I do this like later on off camera, or off live stream, whatever. I'm not gonna like spend 3,000,000 hours trying to get this thing to work. So what I'm gonna do now is to I just want to see what's inside of this, what's inside of this thing, and then I'm probably gonna just end the live stream because I just feel exhausted. So I'll take a bit of a break and maybe live stream again later. So yeah. Let's try opening this thing without cracking the display, which, oh yeah, it's easy. There we go. So I'm doing it while it's on. Interesting. The screen comes up first. As you can see. The inside smells interesting. It smells of... I don't know. Just want to know who manufactured this display. Yeah, forget about it. Well, it's not an iPad mini LCD. It's something else. There you go. There's the board. There's the power button. The 3M tape. Alright, well, that's that. Where is my third screw? No, I keep losing things. Oh, there it is. Alright, well, there you go. Wow, those speakers. Well, there we go. That's that. Alright. Alright, well, for now, that's basically it. I'm gonna make a part 2 later. I feel exhausted right now. A bit later, I'll try to get that E-Star tablet to work. Like, for now, I'll just, take a rest or something. And then go back and, like, I don't know, mess around with that Lenovo, put a custom ROM on it or something. So, yeah. Alright, well, for now, that's basically it. Well, thanks for watching. Where's the... oh, there's the OBS there.